What's going on, guys? And for the win here, we are back with our franchise mode as the Seattle Vikings. We're picking up where we left off here. Free agency time. Had a pretty decent draft. And before we get started for free agency, I have some winners to read off, so give me one sec. Alright, my mistake. There was only one, so put him on screen now. It's CynFtWProductions. He guessed for the team lead, it was Nico Hischier. For the league lead, he said Line, but that wasn't correct. But he also got Sadikov right, and I believe we said Sadikov was tied with Hellebuck, and I think it was like one other goalie, like Mason or something like that. But no one had guessed all those. Everyone was guessing Sadikov. A couple people did guess Mikola, but he didn't have quite the finish that we wanted out of him. So congrats to CynFtWProductions there. Better luck to everyone else in this coming year. All right, so continuing on. In the free agency here, there's a lot. But our team already has a lot. We have a full top six, plus other guys who probably should be in the top six on our third line. So signing another one of those guys just prevents more problems than solutions for us. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Defensively, same thing. We have plenty of defensemen. Like I said, if we're going to need anything, we're going to make a trade for it and ship off some of this excess value that we do have because we have a lot of it. We have a lot of it. All right, so basically what we're going to do here is maybe try to spend a tiny bit of money just to get us, yeah, we're not quite at the salary floor, so I'll sign like a depth forward or something like that and spend some money that way because that's kind of all we need to do. I'll give him like 5 or so mil just to get us to the floor and have, you know, a little bit extra, but this is kind of crazy. Matthews, Kucherov, Kuznetsov, McAvoy, Draisaitl, Provorov, like, look at this free agency class. This never happens, man. I don't even, like, they're going to be able to be afforded, but are they even going to go to good, good teams? It's kind of crazy. All right, anyway, so let's look for a role player here. I guess I could sort by and actually go to forwards here, too. That would be prudent, I'd say. So find someone who's listed at, like, a depth forward. He's likely not even going to play, so it doesn't really matter his stats. We have so many younger forwards that they'll be the ones taking up the depth positions. So we really don't have to worry about his stats or anything like that. But here we go. Okay, so whoever the hell this is. Koivisto, is he like serviceable? Oh yeah, he's actually serviceable offensively. Decent defensively too. So you know what? I'm just going to sign this guy. Now, is it saying that he needs a two-way? It is. So I actually can't. I don't think I can give him. At least that's how it was in the past. You couldn't actually give him real money if they wanted a two-way. It would just reset it to a two-way deal. Now, I'm not too sure if that's the thing, but you know what? I'm not even going to take a chance on it. Rupins didn't really get anywhere. That's pretty unfortunate for him. We know nothing about this Mersch guy, but you know what? Like I said, I just kind of need to sign someone here. So I might just do that. This guy's close to 79. And you know what? He's actually decent, so I'm going to sign that guy. Hopefully he doesn't want a two-way. He does. Unfortunate. There's someone here. Mersch didn't want a two-way, so you know what? I'll sign Mersch then. Now, I'm not too sure if that's still an issue, but I remember that being an issue. When you try to, like, sign a guy who wants a two-way to big money, it'll just reset it to a two-way deal, which is kind of weird. How much? 14? Yeah, I'll spend, like, 5 mil. Leave us with, like, 9. That'll be good enough. So, offer Mersch a 1 year, 5 mil contract. And that should be sufficient. Because, yeah. That'll keep us at the the salary floor, the cap floor. I was going to say salary, and then I was also going to say cap. All right, so there we go. Offer him that, and I think that's pretty much it here in free agency. A lot of guys here. Now, someone said get Kucherov because just imagine that first line. Yeah, but look at our first line already. Henrik, Hischier, and Boyle. Or Karpovtsev, Hischier, and Boyle. Then our second line of, like, you know, Manning, freaking Nyquist and Karpovtsev or Henrik. So we have a really, really strong top six, and we also have other guys on our team who actually should be already be in the top six. So again, I really don't think free agency is needed here to improve this team. It'll just create more problems for us of trying to find guys and get them ice time, basically. Like, yeah, that just will get annoying then at that point, I think. So that's pretty much it. Now I can sign an extension. Who was I thinking about signing an extension with? Well, he's sure. Ooh, Malmstrom doesn't want one. Very interesting. Let's see if Hamhuis wants a big-ass contract. He kind of does. Which kind of sucks, because he's a third. I'm never really gonna play this guy above the third line. He's an enforcer, like, so we might actually end up trading Ezra this year, or let his contract run out. But Brizgalov actually doesn't want to come back. Interesting. All right, well, I might just hold off on some of these then, because damn, that's actually pretty rough. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I'll just hold off then. I can't forget who exactly I was going to try to sign here, but when looking at the prices, maybe it was like Malmstrom or something. I don't remember who I was going to sign like right off the bat, but nothing's really piquing my interest here anyway, so I can't remember. Yikes, though. We're going to run into some salary trouble for sure, and Ezra Hamuse is just too good, really, to be on this team. He's not that much of a production guy. Maybe I'll try him on the third line this year, but our third line was actually pretty damn good. But I might try him on the third line this year a bunch, just to see if maybe his production's kind of good. But I think that'll be it for free agency. Let's just make sure we get this guy, even though he shouldn't decline a $5 million offer. You never know with this game. So, yep, there's Merce. So we should be, cap floor should be just fine. And we're going to sim up here, start getting the lines taken care of. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I think we got these lines sorted out now. We're going to start with Henrik, Hischier, and Boyle on the first line. Second line, Nyquist, Manning, Karpovtsev. Krebs, Sim, and Hamuse for third line. Brizgalov, Burmistrov, and Bermanis for the fourth line. Now, I do have some of these guys getting extra ice time here and there. Brizgalov's on penalty kill. Bermanis has some power play time. Defensively, Ekman, Larson, Malmstrom, Pete, and Vorobyev. We're hoping that he jumps. Honka and Pinot here. And then scratched, we have Vagioli, Sophilus. I'm keeping this guy scratched because I got better hopes for Pinot, because this guy's also 25, so, you know. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Power play. We're going Karpovtsev, Hischier, Boyle, Bermanis, and Ekman Larson. So Karpovtsev getting some extra power play time to help his ice time out so he doesn't complain. Nyquist, Henrik in the middle, Manning over there because Manning doesn't have as good as face-offs as Henrik does. And then Krebs and Pete on the point. So we're going to try this Bermanis guy out. Now, he's very good. As you can see, his offensive stats are very good. He has a pretty damn good shot. It's not very hard, though. That's the only issue, but it is an accurate shot. But maybe he's not a big shooter anyway, so he's a good passer. So we're going to try him out on the point there. We'll see how it works out. All right, and then four-man, pretty standard. I didn't really change much on there. Penalty kill, we got Hischier, Brizgalov, Malmstrom, Pete, Sim, Bermanis, Honka, Vorobyev. We'll see. I'm not too sure if it'll be amazing. Now, I'm not too sure if we had Ekman Larson on last year. Last year, our penalty kill was incredible. So, if it's struggling this year, I might take a look at last year and do my lines exactly how it was. Three-man, Hischier, Malmstrom, Pete. Yeah, same pairings, same forwards that you expect to see in there. Extras here. Here's a 4-on-4. Going with that Boyle Karpovtsev synergy again in the 4-on-4. And then Manning Nyquist. 3-on-3 here, same everything besides the defense. Ekman Larson, Pete, and then Malmstrom. Extra attacker, Hischier, Ekman Larson, and the shootout lineups. And of course, our goalie's back there, Mikola Ward. We're expecting to see Ward get a pretty nasty jump here, and Mikola probably not to get a big one. But if he does, then we'll have a really, really good goalie tandem this year. But I don't foresee him getting a jump with his age and him not seemingly, you know, getting more growth over the past couple of years. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. Now, there's going to probably be some trades happening this year. Krebs might be on his way out. If he doesn't look like he's going to grow much more. He's not that strong defensively. He's good offensively, but he's kind of inconsistent. Yeah, he had a good year last year. He's kind of always around a 50-point guy. But I don't know. I worry about his defense. If I can get a guy like Bermanis to be not only offensive but also defensive, then in my opinion that's better than Krebs. Same thing with a guy like Brizgalov. If he, you know, can be a guy on the point on the power play. In the future, we're only going to likely have one of those guys. This year we have two forwards on the point on our power plays, but likely in the future we're only going to have one because you know, maybe expect to have some more guys who could produce offense, but maybe not. Maybe we'll have two. But as of right now, we're likely going to have to make some kind of trade somewhere because between all these guys, splitting the ice time is very difficult. The only good thing is Hamuse. He'll be playing exactly in his role, so Even though he does have some quite good awareness, as I recall, and good defensive stuff, but I don't know. We'll have to see how he does there. Other than that, that's pretty much it here. Burmistrov is still iffy on the in that kind of role. He's a playmaker, and you know we're playing him in the fourth line, so he's a little iffy here. And we'll have to see what happens with Manning as well. If he doesn't grow, that's a little bad for us. I like this guy to get up to like, you know, mid-80s, but you don't want him to get too high too, so it's like a balancing act. We want to get this guy to like second line, but not necessarily first line. But we want him also to produce like a second liner, you know, 50-point seasons every year at least. As of right now, oops, he hasn't quite got that at all. Last year was his first year as a, you know, second liner, but you got to remember he also has power play time, so you got to take that, you know, take that into account as well. We need a lot. We need more out of Manning here. He needs to be able to have himself a good year. So we're looking for a good year from him. Going to try to figure out what's going to happen with our bottom six, but our top six is pretty much kind of locked in at this point. Defensively, we need some jumps from some people, for sure. Vorobyev, really need a jump at him. Pete, I could really use a jump at him. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I could really, really use it. Alright, so that pretty much takes care of everything that I wanted to address here. I'm letting the scouts auto-scout this year. I have to record a few of these videos today. So I'm stretched on time. I have to go out of town again this weekend, look at some houses and stuff in Sacramento. So that's what's going on here. So I'm gonna see how the auto scout does for an entire year. We're not gonna be drafting heavily anyway, so we don't need to at all. Like, we're fine. All right. Anyway, so I think we're all good in every single thing. Yep. All right. I got my AHL taken care of. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to do the same thing that we kind of always done. I'm going to sim pass preseason first. I'm going to actually check the points after preseason too. Yeah, we're going to sim pass preseason, check the points, see if we get anyone more scouted, which hopefully we do. Because, yeah. Oh, man, we're allowing some goals. Malmstrom was injured, but he's back, so that's good. Just a minor injury for Malmstrom there. We can't afford to lose a top guy. Yeah, he's fully healed. I saw. A lot of goals being allowed. A lot of goals being scored, too, but a lot of goals being allowed here in preseason. Interesting. So a bit of a rough start here to preseason. It is preseason only, but you got to think that other teams aren't playing their top guys. We got our lineup out there, so kind of interesting here. Do we finish strong or do we finish meh? We finished meh, 3-3-1 in preseason, and that's not exactly ideal. But Walter Boyle had a good preseason, 6 goals. I just want to see the stats for our preseason. I might check our penalty kill stuff too. But, oh wow, Sim had 8 points. Sepkin Larson did good. Hamuse actually had 6 assists on that third line. Looks like the second line is struggling a bit though. Yeah, very much so. Where is Karpovtsev? Didn't have a single point and it was a -6. Again, it's only preseason, but it does make you kind of scratch your head there. How'd our goalies do? Neither one of them did good at all. So that's not really a good sign there. Alright, well, whatever. Preseason's preseason. Let's see what happens in the regular season, but I'm not a huge fan of what that looked like. I will say that. Hopefully that's not a theme here. We have a lot of back-to-backs. So Ward is going to be getting his starts here. How many freaking back-to-backs? Jesus. One here, one here, one here, one here. All right, so how much time do I want to get this? Let's sim up to here and then hopefully see our team get scouted out a bit because they're not going to be scouted yet. It's every year. They're not scouted out by preseason, so we're going to have to give them some time. Oh, yeah, it reminds you again. No, I'm letting them auto-scout. We'll see how auto scout works. Probably not very well, which is why you want to assign your scouts. And tough loss in the first game, but we come back with a win. A lot of goals, like I said, we're allowing a few too many goals in my opinion. But we'll see what happens here. Again, I really hope to see some good jumps here from our defensive end of things. I'm not even going to bother checking the draft class this early on. It's especially when I didn't assign my scout. We're really not going to have anything scouted. Alright, so we're doing okay, though. We're winning some games. They're close games, but we're winning games. There's a nice game to win. Florida's a decent team. Lose to them 4-2, so we're 4-2 on the season. Chicago's a good team. Can we beat a good team? No, lose in overtime. We get a point, but we are allowing a lot of goals here. Bit back and forth, like we're a little inconsistent with it, but we are allowing a lot of goals in total. And then I say that we have a 1-goal game. How are we going to do in the next one? Keegan Pete's sprained ankle. That's not too long, but that's obviously not good. He's one of our better defensemen here. So Manning's an 84. Vorbyov's an... Ooh, Pignot's an 83. Nice. Vorbyov's an 82. So that's good at least. Pignot's 22. Vorbyov's 23. So it's Pignot. I don't know, though. And Ekman Larson dropped down. But we have Badgie Holey we can stuff in here. I will just sub him in all lines. It wasn't too long that the guy was gone for. So he'll be okay. Krebs is only an 82. Hammies is now a freaking 86. First liner. Yeah, right. Hammies might have to go, dude. Like, I can't have an enforcer in my top 6. That's so silly. It's a really bad strategy. I've tried it before on my own, and it just does not work. Karpovtsev back down to an 86 here. But he's got 10 points so far, so second... What the hell's Nyquist down to an 82 for? What? That makes 0 sense. Nyquist dropped to an 82. That's not good. I can already hear it. Try Hamuse. Put Hamuse on the first, on the second line. Oh my goodness. Why the hell they... Oh my gosh, but Brizgalov is an 86. Holy hell. I'm more tempted to put Brizgalov up on that line than anything. Doesn't take that many shots, but he is 4th line time. And over 1 shot per game isn't horrible. Might want to try that out. Krebs got 5 points. Nyquist will still have power play time. This kind of sucks, though. Why the hell did he drop down? I'm going to have to check progress reports, because if that's not statistical minuses, then I don't understand that. But why would he have statistical minuses? He only played 66 games last year. Like, did it hurt him that much? He was going to get at least 50, 60 points. Why would he get statistical minuses? I actually don't understand that. Unless he lost to statistical pluses that were boosting him up a bunch, but that's a little weird. Interesting. That's not great. Manning's up to an 84. You know, and he's growing like exactly as I need him to remain on that second line. He's not doing too bad. 6 points in 9 games played. Interesting. Yeah, this has got to be statistical, but holy shit, he's doing horribly. Maybe I should trade his ass. Ward's doing great. McCullough's doing shit. Look at those stats. Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Alright, well, we don't have Lynch fully scouted yet. But yeah, that's got to be statistical from McCullough. Alright, hold on. And poor Pete is only still an 84. I don't think he's getting any better, and that really sucks, because that guy showed a lot of promise. Alright, well, this presents a lot of interesting things right now. Like, I'm trying to figure out... He would really help improve our defense. Like, that's for damn sure. Karpovtsev, how many shots he taking right now? Would it benefit to have both of those guys on their 1-times? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, probably. Maybe. Maybe. Karpovtsev and Brizgalov on their 1-times with Manning to feed them. Might work. But there's an issue here. How many of these are on the power play for Krebs? None. Okay, so he's got 5 points. How many of these are on the power play for you? Nothing, actually. Oh, this is actually a bit rough here. Alright, I gotta check out what the hell's going on here. Let's finish... Yeah, he wasn't actually fully injured. Hopefully we get a win right there. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. And then we won that game too. 7-2-1 to start things off here. That's actually pretty damn good. And you saw the scouts coming in, and our first line's doing well. Edmonton, though, 8-0-1. That's kind of scary. We have great locker room chemistry, But I need to check out what the hell's going on with Nyquist, because that's weird. Maybe he did just lose all of his statistical pluses in that. He actually just was this bad the whole time. Looks like it. Yeah, he lost all of his... He doesn't have any minuses, but he just lost his statistical pluses. So, wow. What the hell is this? Did I just sign him? I felt like I just signed him. I know I didn't sign him super long term. I signed Karpovtsev more long term, but I need to actually check that, because I actually did. No, it's only a couple years. So, it's a fucked up contract for him. I thought he had a lot more natural than just all that statistical, because I saw him drop down to 84. I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's his overall, but evidently it wasn't. Not happy in the morale side of things either, but that's kind of a sucky contract, but the good thing is we have a lot of room for that right now, so Nyquist doesn't look like a big future here, and we could retain on it. But we got guys like Manning, Pino we're going to have to sign, so Krebs might be on his way out. We're getting to that point where it's actually going to be sort of dangerous. Hamuse, like, how are we going to be able to afford this guy? He's a fucking third liner. Don't tell me otherwise. I don't think this guy can last on in the top position. I really don't. He'll get into fights all the time. He hasn't gone to a fight yet, so he's behaving himself. But I don't know. I could try him there, but I want to try the power forward there first. This is a bit dangerous, and Brizgalov and Malmstrom do not want to re-sign, which is obviously an issue. Yeah, we're going to have to see how this goes. But let's try Brizgalov there in the second line for a bit. This is very interesting. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? Before I sim, though, I need to check out the AHL, too. I know we didn't have a lot looked at, but I could update a bit more. No, still working on it. DPH, yeah, we already know about DPH. Oh, he'll be fine down there getting that kind of ice time. Yeah. Lynch still working on him. Okay, so AHL's a bit slower going here, getting the guys looked at. That's okay, though. NHL's all fully scouted here, besides Bermanis and Burmistrov, but yeah. I like that Pino jumped up. I might actually play Pete here, because it doesn't look like he's growing anymore. When Pete comes back, I might put him here. He'll be on all his special teams still, but we'll give these guys the ice time. There's a slight... We need to get higher rated top four if we can. Like, I don't know if we'll be able to, but if we could, then... And they perform well, of course. This guy's really good. I'm excited to see what this guy has. He's got good offense, but he also has good defense. Like, if this guy is given the chance, I think this guy could be production. Like... I really do. I think he could be solid production. Pete's more of a shutdown type guy. Malmstrom now is listed as top 2. Nice. Okay. Anyway. I think we continue simming here, but we're going to try this out. Brizgalov and Karpovtsev with Manning now. Nyquist is going to play some fourth line for a bit. 6 mil fourth liner. Ugh, but he's still on the power play. Yeah, he's still getting some power play time. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We gotta keep him getting some points here and there. If we can get him back up, and then we can trade him when he has statistical growth again. But yeah, I could have sworn he was 84 naturally. That's my bad. I thought I was on top of that. All right, anyway, well, I guess we'll continue here, finish off this month, and hopefully McCullough can do a bit better, Mr. 89. But hey, at least we have some decent trade value for him now. Although, yeah, definitely expected him to do a bit better. Buffalo's a good team. 8-1-1. Kai McCullough is still not happy with his performances. He probably just lost that game right there. Nyquist has been injured now. Great. Okay, well, we have a depth guy for that. Sophilus. Where you at? There you are. Now, he's not gone for too long, otherwise I would put someone else in that power play. But for the sake of, you know what, actually for here, I'll put in Brizgalov. Yeah. We'll do that. There we go. Oh, poor Nyquist. Oh, 2 losses in a row there. Not what you want to see, but we answer back with a 7-4 victory. Not too bad. 2 1-goal losses in regulation. Now, those are tough ones to swallow. Definitely. We have a game coming up here against Edmonton. This could be a showdown. Another loss there. Nikita Bryzgalov is now injured. February 8th. Holy shit. Well, there goes our second liner. A herniated disc. That's fucked up, man. Now, I could either go Bermanis or Hamuse. Holy shit, Bermanis. He's killing it on the power play by the looks of it. Yeah, he's got 5 points on the power play. Looking good. Hamuse has got 10 points with no fucking special teams time. I'm hearing it already. God damn it. There you go. Happy? Are you guys happy? There you have it. Hamuse is getting top 6 time. Oh, jeez. All right, Bermanis is going up here. We're actually going to have to call someone up here, I believe. Yeah, we gotta... No, we have... Oh, Nyquist is back. Oh, now he's... What the fuck? And now he's in 86? The hell is going on? Never mind, Hamuse. False alarm. Seriously, what the hell is going on here? What the hell? Put Nyquist back. What? What is happening? I don't even know what's happening here. Nyquist back in there. What is going... I don't get it. Damn it, but we just lost a penalty killer. Maybe try Sophilus in there? Probably. I'm not a huge fan of my other left-wingers. Or even my centers, so. Seriously, what the fuck is going on? Jump from 84 to 82, now to back up to 86. Nyquist, you need to make up your mind. What are you? Still a bit injured, so hopefully he doesn't re-aggravate that. That won't be good. But losing Bryzgalov like that actually really sucks. He wasn't doing incredibly by the looks of it, so hey, maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't have worked anyway, but maybe he's more of a trade asset guy anyway, even though he's very good defensively, but being listed as a first liner at only 86 overall is kind of harsh. It is his last year. But we'll see, I don't know. Anyway, Pete's almost fully back. We may need to call someone up, but right now we're okay on the forward end. So we'll just continue simming here. We need to beat Edmonton right here. They fell off pretty quickly, and we beat them right there. Cool. Oh my goodness. An MCL sprain for Borodziuk, and that's our AHL, but still. We're getting boned pretty hard pretty early here for injuries. I'm just going to stuff that guy in F it. Yeah. We'll give him the top time, but I couldn't care less about my AHL right now. Keegan Pete is fully healed. There we go. Okay, so what do I want to do with Keegan Pete here? How good is my top 4 doing together? +5. Wait. I thought you had more. Oh, I thought he was actually producing better than he was. I must have... Maybe no, I guess he just didn't get any production. What the hell? Did I misread something? Maybe I did somehow. Ekman Larsson's doing good for production. I still kind of want to give him a chance here to produce. He's got those high skills. Yeah, I might put Pete back in here. He's going to get... He still has power play plus penalty kill time, so he should be okay playing here. I want to test out Pinot and Vorobyev. They seem to... Well, Vorobyev's a -1. Pinot's a +5. Maybe it was... Oh, probably because... Alright, well, that's hard to say then. Ah, fucking, now even Honka's listed as top 4. Fuck right off with that. He was a 78 looking like a beauty for top 6, and now he's a top 4. Get out of here. I hate you. Oh well. Alright, well, let's just continue here. Nyquist is now fully healed. Good. We're 9-5-1 here. Need to do better. Hopefully we string together some wins here. There we go. That's a bit better. Come on now, another divisional game. We need to win those. There we go. Okay, stringing some together now. We've got our full team back. Seems like we're doing pretty good. Good year for rookies. I'm excited about that. Not really, because I'm not actually scouting. I'm faking it. All right, there we go. Now we're stringing them together here. All right, look at it. We won 3 divisional games here in this month. Yeah, and we lost another one, but still. All right, LA, can we slap them down too? Or are we gonna play down? Are we going to play down to our opponents? Nope. Shut them out 2-0. Pittsburgh is rebuilding. We shut them out 3-0. Wow. Colorado's been perpetually mediocre in this entire playthrough. I don't know how. They lost McKinnon, then they kept having the draft, and they keep losing those guys too. Joe Sakic's trash, and my goodness, what a run right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game winning streak that we're on. 17, 5, and 1. Solid. Looking solid. And he sure, holy shit. He sure. 33 points in 23 games played. That's kind of crazy. All right, good stuff, guys. Locker room chemistry is at 82. Everything's looking great for the Seattle Vikings right now. Goals for, oh my god. Goals for per game, 3.87. Goals against per game, 2.57. That could get better. Power play percentage, 20.3. That could be better too. Penalty kill, 81.8. It's not bad, but it definitely could be better. But let's see. Maybe we can improve that power play. I'll have to see how my power play production is. 2 shorthanded goals for, none against. Not bad. 8-3-1 on home ice. 9-2-0 on the road. 9-1 in the last 10. We're looking good. Can't say otherwise, and we're 2 points ahead of the Golden Knights here. Looking like we're in a strong division, though, so we got to be able to keep this up to maintain. All right, so he's here, 33 points. Walter Boyle, 27 points. Karpovtsev, 21. Bermanis, 21. Interesting. 6 of those on the power play. Ekman Larsson, 20. Henrik, only 20 points, but he's not getting too much power play production. He is on the second unit, so it looks like the second unit. Yeah, so the first unit's killing it. Second line, oh my goodness, look at that. What is wrong with that? Manning, 11 points in 23 games played. Nyquist, 9 points in 20 games played. This second line, though, getting beat out by the fourth liner in points. By an enforcer. Wow, man. Yeah, the power, and he's got 0 production on the power play. Nyquist has 0 production on the power play. That's why our power play is pretty bad. Henrik's got a couple. And Pete's got one goal, 1 point, and that's it. I don't know, man. You look at Manning, and you're like, this guy should be good. And I'm like, I'm so like hesitant about even moving him still because of like what his stats look like, because of his age, because of how he's growing. Everything's like perfect. Except for, he just maybe needs more guys to put it away. But, I mean, he's playing with Karpovtsev. But maybe Karpovtsev's not putting the puck home. And when you take a look at Nyquist, he kind of is, but he's also not at the same time. Now, granted, he's played a few different areas here. And he's returning from injury. So maybe we got to give that line time to click again. But still, it's a little worrying at the same time. Not going to lie. Alright, Pete, 8 points. Pinion, never mind. Damn it. Looks good. Ekman Larsson's at least being a beast production-wise. 20 points in 23 games played. Pete's doing actually pretty good. A lot of goals, though. This guy's more of a goal scorer. And all of our plus-minuses are looking good. Vorobyev and Pinot plus-minus. They keep going up, so that's nice. Malmstrom, Honk is a plus 14. Pete, since being back, he's plus 3 still. Him playing with Honka should be pretty good, damn good. And even Vaziholi, he playing depth, was a plus 1 in 6 games played. So we're looking like we're in good. Why the hell is McCullough doing so shit? He grows and then he does worse. That's hilarious. That's goddamn hilarious. But Ward's doing well, so maybe we should just trade McCullough here. I love how that works. Like, a guy does shit when he's 83, and he gets statistical growth up to 89, and a guy does great when he's 83, gets statistical growth, goes to 89, and then all of a sudden he's shit. He's getting the wins, sure, but anyone can win with our team with how much goals we're getting. It's actually kind of crazy. Pinot and Vaziholi here are only rookies here. Alright, well, we're going to check the growth here. I want to check. I'm pretty sure it's all statistical from McCullough. There's no way it's anything else, I don't think. Not that amount of growth. So let's see here. Yeah, pretty sure that's going to be all statistical. Yep. All statistical. Yeah, so he's just going to drop off after this year. So if we're going to trade him, we trade him right now. Or this year, I should say. At some point. And Lynch is 79, listed to be backup. So that's one thing we can do. Trade him off, make room, let Ward start, let Lynch back him up. And then... or we can hold on to Mikola and let him drop down to be a backup. That's the other option. But that would mean Lynch would still be in the AHL all year, which is obviously not ideal. Well, that's tricky. But yeah, Lynch is a 79, listed to be backup, playing great down there. We could honestly probably get away with him not jumping up right now, but we might not want to take that risk. That's probably not a thing we want to do, is just take that risk. 83 at 23. I mean, this guy could still get up there to being a number one. So we have probably a number one controversy here. I don't think he's going to kind of cap out like Mikola did. I think he's more of a grower. We'll have to see. But playing him as a starter will obviously give us a better idea in that regard. But yeah, Mikola jumping. I actually didn't want Mikola to jump up at all. I wanted him to stay at 83. But such is life. Hammy says statistical minuses. So he's supposed to be even better. Yeah, Karpovtsev lost some of his statistical growth. But this guy, as you can see, he doesn't have that much statistical growth. So this guy's still like a natural 85. So he's definitely someone you want to hold on to here. So I think we should give maybe time to that second line to click again. But if things aren't working, we could try switching Karpovtsev and Henrik. Try to get, I don't know. We can try a few things like that. But power play needs to improve. Second unit at least. Because first line's only going to carry us so far. We need more lines clicking than just our first. And as of right now, we're a little inconsistent all across the board in that regard. Alright, guys. So, let me know what you think. Should we trade Mikola now or wait a bit and leave Lynch down there? Or should we just trade him now and for something? I don't know what the hell we trade him for, though. That's kind of what I'm stuck on. Is what the hell do we trade him for? Speaking of which, I need to check in on our guy that we drafted. I'll just go to trade screen. That'll be easier. We could also check out what Mikola's trade value will be while we're here. Stoll, 78. Is he actually listed as a... No, he's listed as depth. So you know what? I'm not going to sign him yet. If he's listed as depth, I don't want to sign him because that's a little bit tricky, especially for an offensive defenseman. I'm going to leave him unsigned. He should grow pretty well. But yeah, 78 overall to start things off is very good. He'll be NHL next year. And then hopefully making his way up towards the top two, which will be perfect because we are going to lose Ekman Larsson next year. So this is a pretty important year for us. Almost an all-in type year. Yeah. Another low awareness. What's up with all those offensive defensemen with low awareness, man? Sundqvist, who else? Boyle was one of them, right? No, he's a two-way guy. He's at least got decent offensive stats. Oof. That guy's trade bait. There's another one. That guy's actually would be really good if he grew, but 61 at 21. Not ideal. Yeah, so we really did need this Stoll guy. Okay, well. Yeah. Alright, guys, so let me know. Let me know about the Mikola trade, which I should actually show the value, like I said I would. I think he has probably a lot of value. Oh my god, that's so much. For statistical growth, and it's so cheesy. We're going to trade him, he's going to drop it right back down, but them's the breaks, I guess. He's doing horrible. So, I mean, he shouldn't have that much value. And I think one of these guys can be trained into a backup, most likely. That's at least the hope for that. Ha! That was a 47 elite. Wrecked. But yeah, Ward will likely... I mean, he'll probably jump. But he'll likely be traded. But he's the one doing better this year. I mean, Mikola's playing like absolute crap. So it makes a lot more sense to trade him. It's always weird how that works. He sims really well at a lower overall, which is why I wanted him as a backup, but whatever. Not meant to be. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, let me know if we should trade him now or wait a bit, and Lynch can kind of play AHL for a bit of time, or if we should trade him and let Ward start, have Lynch back up, and kind of build from there, because it's interesting. We will have to take back some cap if we trade McCullough there, and like, what do we get? Like, what do we get for him? That's another thing. Sorry, we're pretty set in everywhere, man. We're kind of set everywhere, and we're doing really good as a team, so it's like we don't even need a roster guy. I could trade for maybe another center to hedge my bets. A guy who looking like he's growing well and could be a solid second liner. Looks like he produces well. Like, we can do that, but that's still a lot of value, and we still have a lot more left over. So maybe get him plus. Maybe I might even pick up, you know, some future role players, because some of these guys won't fit into that role. So like guys like Sim, we need more guys like Sim. This guy's just solid all around in that regard. Okay, so that's everything I got to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow. And you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.